About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And going for Atlanta, Quinn Priester. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he?
And Dominguez.
Just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants. Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Late swing, foul to the left. Going 2 now.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one missed. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Trey Turner. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Inside ball.
Dominguez at second with nobody out. That one inside.
Ball 3.
And now it's 3-2. De La Cruz. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe. First and second, no outs. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Double steal. Pitch outside.
Ball 1.
Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. First and second, one out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Two on, one out.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners with two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, two outs. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. One run will score. Here comes Harper around third. And they lead by 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So here's Bader now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now here is Marcelo Meyer. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. And that is that. back here in Atlanta. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Shane Baz. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping in, Elly De La Cruz.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
And a 1-1. Fouled off left side.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Next to hit, Jake McCarthy. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Popped in the air, left field. Dominguez gets under it. 2 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. So 2 down, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Way out front for strike 2. There's a swing and a drive. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back at Truist Park, second inning set to go. Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
One now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. McCarthy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So the Philly batting order turns over. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. In the air to left center. McCarthy has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Trey Turner now.
For Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Ball. Aye.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez settles under it. One down. So up next, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Ball. That's just out.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. Baldwin tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Rule the swing. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. O'Hearn under it. 2 down. And next for Atlanta, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the outside edge.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down and up.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. New inning getting started. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here is Bryce Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
That one carrying. See you later. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-1. Here's the Phillies catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn stands in for the Phillies. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. O'Hearn in his 8th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Out towards left center. McCarthy should have this one. That's out number 2. And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first.
Nope, outside. Hey!
The 2-1. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Olsen, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, now in. Braves, Michael Harris II. And that skips into dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez under it. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
Hammered, base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Braves.
Elly De La Cruz up here now. The power, the speed. He certainly could remind you of a number of players. Well, he was given number 44 by Reds clubhouse man Rick Stowe because he reminded him of Eric Davis. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Foul ball. And a 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Braves.
Now the left fielder, Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1. Pitch out, but no action. McKinstry leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back at Truist Park, on to the fourth. Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
This one in the air. McKinstry in position. And there's one away. Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies. Fly to left his first time. In the air out to center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Up the middle, gets to it with a slide. Over to first, and it beats him. What a play. Bottom 4, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And that's in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Matt Olson down. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Comes up empty. The Braves trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good job to fight that one off. Man, that got him square in the mask. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Braves.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Ball! That pitch is out. Hey!
Out towards right center field. Bader moving under it. And that is that. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. All set for the start of the inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off.
No, inside. Nope, inside, ball 2.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Just one of those at bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball.
New pitcher for the Braves, number 70.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Bryce Harper. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
At the plate, Shea Langoliers on the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Two on, one out, and that is out of play. Finds its way through, base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. Now a relay to the plate. In there. He's safe.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ball, that's outside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
De La Cruz looks to second. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And the slider just misses.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1.
Ball two.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one lifted to left. Dominguez under it. And there's one away. And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. Thought looking his first time up. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. On a line out towards center. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the top of the 6th. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. Acuna gets under it. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Meyer in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 0-2 now. Popped up. McKinstry under this one. 2 away now. And here is Carlos Cortez. Cortez goes 5 feet 7 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd round pick back in 2018.
Ball.
Outside low, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Well, we go bottom 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry. Now pitching for
Tanner Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen. The lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Braves.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Elly De La Cruz will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
So here's a fun note on Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
2 down, base is empty. Jake McCarthy next up for the Braves.
McCarthy.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Oh, that's in.
Now all even up. That's ripped into the outfield and makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Jason Dominguez stands in for the Phillies.
Now pitching.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
On the ground. Albies whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Turner now. 1 for 3.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 0-2. On the ground, out to short. Over to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So here is Bryce Harper. Harper at the plate now, and that's strike one. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Harris racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. In the air to left center. Bader moving under this one. And there's one down. Matt Olson up to the plate.
For the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Yep, that ball went out.
The Braves down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fastball for a strike.
That's ball 2.
And they'll do it again. That one blasted deep to right. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Olson around third. He will score. 3-run game. It's 5-2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands.
So they turn to their closer, Jhoan Duran. And the batter now, Jordan Beck. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Albies on third. Baldwin over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back-to-back singles. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now, Michael Harris the second. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Two aboard, two outs. Here's Josh Young. Struck out swinging his first time. That one in the dirt and gets away. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Two on, two outs. Late swing fouled off. The 1-1. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. The 1-2. Down low and kicks away. But all the runners hold. And that's a strikeout looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Atlanta for the top of the eighth, Shea Langoliers digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Oh, 2 now. Got him. 1 out. And now Ryan O'Hearn. Two up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. Harris settles underneath it, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The Phils trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That misses. Ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered in this game.
That's a ball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. In plenty of time to first. 2 gone now. Here is Matt Olson.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Eric Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And the inning is over. Back at Truist Park, we go to the ninth. Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. Acuna has a beat on it. One down. And now for the Phillies, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez.
Hey!
Foul ball there. Rogers in his 7th season, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. On the ground, right side. Albies handles, throws the first, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Mason Miller gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Oh, that got him.
That ball got him.
And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Oh, he misses it. It drops. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Jordan Beck. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Phillies trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. The winning run on second base.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. But he's back in time. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Josh Young the next to hit. And a bunt right side. Harper fires home for one. The double play ends it right here. Boz with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay top 3. Yeah. Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bang. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. We step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gonna lie. On my lap like evil genius.